Do you know that Nigerian's open market is more than just a trading center? It is the heartbeat of our economy and to a large extent, a very great show of our creativity.
From Abuja to Aba, from Lagos to Enugu to Kano, our Nigerian markets tell our stories. But one question remains. How do we make our markets clean, safe, and globally attractive?
Yes, that way we tell even a more believable story of our, culture, of our markets. Thank you for joining us. It is Conversation Podcast. Stick around and get to find out how to get up better and get results. My name is Queen Lisa.
And I am Ehi Koichu. Today's conversation is one every Nigerian can relate to. Our markets are vibrant, energetic, and economically powerful, but many still struggle with sanitation, insecurity, poor infrastructure, and limited global appeal.
Okay, when asking this very pertinent question today, how do we make our markets more representative? How do we get ourselves to enjoy the markets as indigents? How do we make it even more appealing for the visitors, the foreign investors, and all of that?
Our case study today includes the famous Abuja Gariki International Market, the industrial giant Aria International Market in Aba, the ever-busy Ogbete main market, and the historic market of Kano, Balogun Market in Lagos.
That Balogun market, my story will come later. But I know that Joy is seated here with us. Yeah. Joy will be, saying hello to you. And at the same time, you say hello to Joy because it was her birthday on Monday and we went boogie, boogie, boogie.
And it is still her birthday week.
This is my birthday week. Good morning. I'm super excited this morning because my team, Arsenal, qualified for the finals of the Champions League. So I'm super excited.
Don't bother with Joy. Whether that's why you're here or not. You see, when
it comes to accept the birthday greeting,
she dropped him.
She dropped the birthday greeting.
I told you, for her, it's paramount.
Yes.
But we also have a very important person joining us from another angle of our studio. She is one woman that for a long time has held her own. I won't introduce her. She went to tell us who she is. Dr. Rachel, Chief Rachel, the world is with you now. They will not want to know, who are you?
Good morning, Nigeria. I am Chief Doctor Mrs. Adewumi Rachel, the woman leader, National Association of Nigerian Traders in FCT chapter, because NAS is all over the country.
Okay. You now know her position, so she has a lot of questions to take from us on this side of the divide, and of course from you who is watching. Our lines are open. We don't accept calls, remember. WhatsApp messages or SMS, we'll take that. But for starters, I'd like to know, Joy, yeah. I know you have, every Wednesday, we mentioned here last week, you take a stop somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm asking, in all sincerity, is the market okay for you?
No, it's not. Sorry.
Wow. Well, why do you have to go to the open market when we have malls already? Just go to the mall.
No, what I'm looking for, I can't really get it in the malls.
Ooh.
Yeah, basically, you see, the good thing about the market is that everything you want to buy is in one place. So when you look at it, convenience, if you look at it, because like now I know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to be in the market, I'll be there for like 3-4 hours. I don't think I'll be in a mall. What can I buy in a mall?
I can't 3-4 hours.
Yeah, I can buy trimmings. And if it's in the mall, it's more expensive. So if I have to give costing, then people will not buy from me. They rather go buy from somebody else that is cheaper.
But I've heard and I've also seen, because I've witnessed it, going to the open market is stressful. There are lots of crowd. It's smelling. How many hours? You're wasting like how many hours just to look for parking spaces?
No, you see, the biggest problem I have right now is parking space. You see, if you don't go to the market between 10 and 11, by 12 o'clock, there's no parking space, because the places that were meant for parking, every day you go there, they're building some structure. So you see, the thing here is that it is choked, it is crowded, and when it comes to, I don't even think I've ever seen where you have a bathroom. You know, normally if you go to a market, you see what do you call it, where you can
Public restroom.
yeah, where you can pay, and I don't think I even know in all the markets I go to. I don't think I know.
Because you
Yeah.
don't use the restroom.
No,
Those
no,
who
no.
use
If
it
I,
know.
I make it a point of duty that if I have to go to the market, I will have to use I have to use the bathroom before I go to the markets. But right now, even the Garki market is 110 times better than
one?
Wuse market. If you
Garki
don't go
modern
to
market,
yes, because if you don't go to Wuse market about 9 o'clock, because
it's terrible.
oh yeah, because if
It's
you don't have a
terrible.
driver, there is no parking space. Sorry. So why should I be going to the market at 9 o'clock?
Okay,
the
so
morning?
I'm going to roll this ball to the court of the woman leader, with us. Dr. Rachel, I'd like to know, what is the appeal for the open market? I mean, there are shops everywhere, there are malls everywhere. Why must I still go to the open market? I visited your shop, at your office in the market, Kaura Market, and I saw the kind of pride you had being there. So there is something about that market. Well, what is it about?
Actually, like she has said, the open market have everything you need as a woman, and it comes at a cheaper rate compared to the mall or supermarket. That is why we have the open market. And in the market, we have stores too that sell things like boutique and other things, also at the cheaper rate compared to the prices of go to mall or go to a supermarket. So concerning only that, she's talking about the restroom in the market. Like Gariki that she mentioned, most of the markets in Abuja, they are built in a modern way that they have restroom. And for this restroom to be useful for the populace, it's been awarded or given to some people to manage so that it can be clean for use of anybody at every time. So most of the markets in FCT are modern. That's why most of them are ultra modern. Then talking of the structure, that's the problem we have with the developer and the area councils. So that one we'll talk about that one later.
Okay, that structure is a big deal, and like what she mentioned, I actually took time to look around this period. I did notice that all the markets had restaurant. I went to Taco, I went to Wuse, I went to Gariki Modern Market, I went to International. They all have restroom where you can go and eat yourself. But I must say now, I don't know who the managers are. That of Otako needs a lot of work. And it's situated around where you have the meat sellers.
Hey, God.
And it's a problem. So there is water spilling from the toilets, and then it's a lot of smell. I don't know how we're going to take that. Then I don't want to bore people with the pictures, so I didn't bother to take it. I just managed to do a job.
What of Wuye?
I didn't go
Wuye
to
market is
Wuye.
actually clean.
Yes,
I didn't
very
go
clean.
to Wuye,
It's
but
very
I know
clean.
that
And it's not choked.
Yeah.
it's not yet choked because they have not remembered it. Because why I say so is international markets at a point was one place you go to, you think, okay, what's this estate? Do they have apartments? It's so looking so nice. But right now, Gariki International Market is no different from Ochanja Market.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. Like you mentioned, every day, the small parking spaces,
There's a structure.
They are building
There's a
and
structure.
building.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday, I went inside the shopping malls, different, there are a lot of them. And I went up. A lot of them are not in use.
Yeah.
Some of them I asked, they said they are parking stores.
Yeah.
Then if they are parking stores, I think there should be a warehouse. Government should create it in such a way that warehouses should be created for people to use as parking lots. outside the markets, so that people can use the market to open up and sell. So you go to a whole line, 10 stalls are locked up. Then everybody is building on the road now.
They're still building.
They're building on the road. So all the parking lots, that place wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't.
The parking lots are all jammed up. You mentioned Wuse Market.
Yeah.
Around where you have the banks,
yeah,
there used to be some kind of parking lot for people. Now is another building entirely.
Shops there.
No, you see, even before, there's this place we normally park in Wuse. Well, I think they put the, the fire service. So it's taking
a lot of space.
A lot of space. It's one thing I know is that, okay, fine, did the fire service there. When I actually inquired, they said they're building the, those parking space that have different levels. So we want to wait and see when those levels will come, because it's not smiling.
In Wuse Market.
Yeah, in Wuse Market.
Do they still have the space to do that?
Oh yes, when you get into Wuse Market, check it on your right. They're building. So you see it's layered. So because they have to do it, because you see, when I have to go to Wuse Market, it's too much torture for me. I have to think, I have to ask the timing, because everybody says, why don't you just send people there? The way I work, I like to touch. I'm a visual person.
True.
Because the things you see on your phone is totally different
from
when you see it, versus you know what I mean. So I'm not one of those to send dispatch riders or send people to buy stuff for me. I'll rather say it. So that's why I must be there.
Okay, we've talked about international markets a lot, maybe because it's the closest to us.
To us, yes.
But I know Blessing and Ehi went on, sightseeing.
Not, we bought things. We bought things. Went to the open market. We bought things.
Sightseeing. Let's see what they got.
Everyone loves shopping, especially women. Growing up, our mothers took us to the markets where we shop with joy from our favorite customers. But today, what do we have? Malls have taken over the open markets, killing that skill of price haggling for women. What caused this change? Let's go into the open markets and find out. The crew visited a popular market, the Abuja International Market, to see what makes market runs hectic for people. You should know that this is supposed to be the most pushed open market in Nigeria.
Oh, maybe 300 before.
Cash na 350. ATM card 300. This one 300.
Hey!
There's no longer cash convenience anymore. It's just card payments or transfer because we have our POS and you can just pay directly to the account that will be generated to you. But if you are paying with cash, you only tell the guys, the POS guys, because they use their card to buy a lot of it. Then they'll buy in bulk, then they'll be selling it with extra charges. Yes, that's really thing. So, but if you're buying with your card, you can just come directly to this place, buy with your card, or make transfer. It's free. It's for 300 naira, not for you.
I don't know. There's no space. That's what. There's no space. Traffic is coming through.
We all went in there together. You saw what I saw. You should know it's not all about the government. Do your best while I do mine. Until next time, it's a girl blessing. Handing you back to the studio while I go back in there, shop more things. Bye.
Oh, well, we know that markets are economic engines and millions of Nigerians depend on these open markets directly or indirectly because it promotes our local manufacturing, agriculture, transportation, fashion, and tourism. However, what I experienced personally, because I was there with Blessing, what I experienced personally, I'm not sure I want to be experiencing that.
It's terrible.
It's stressful.
It's terrible.
What do you mean that if I bring my card, I pay a certain amount? If I bring cash, I pay a certain amount?
Yeah.
You
What
know,
are they using the money for?
my grouse is that woman with her child. She has finished shopping. Her child is in the car. So she's made to come down, go to the post,
Ticket, please.
and give her card
No, she
or
did a
transfer.
transfer.
She actually did a transfer. Because you can go to market sometimes because of issues with internet and all of that. If you do a transfer, it doesn't work. So you decide, okay, let me go and withdraw money from the bank and go to the markets. By the time you're done shopping, you have little
Money,
cash
yeah.
left.
Yeah.
That
It
small
happens.
cash, me, I don't like to purchase my cash.
Moreover, you're tired.
You're tired. She has a baby. And I don't know who the market master is that is asking her to pack her car, bring the child, hang on like that and do a transfer. And I can assure you from experience, she would have transferred that 300 naira and waited for another 1 hour before they will get alert. And she's going
people
to
are
be with-
honking behind.
People are honking behind.
Yeah.
I don't know. Perhaps we should go to Dr. Rachel. She is a women leader when it comes to markets. Doc, I don't know, what's your take on this? And how can we make sure that it's better done?
Actually, the problem of this development in occupying the parking space in the market, the problem comes from the area councils. I'm talking for FCT, because there are a lot of market that we have issue with that we have to go there as a National Association of Nigerian Traders to resolve the issue. The traders are complaining that the space where the customers supposed to park has been converted to shop. And I don't know, maybe they believe people don't want to stay upstairs. People prefer to have their shop on the first floor. That is why they are spreading it out like that. Or maybe we fetch them more money. Considering, not even bothered by the plight of the traders and the customers. So if you drive into a market and you couldn't find a safe place to park your car, you will drive out of the market, thereby letting the traders to lose customers. So the problem mainly is with the developers and this area council. They just build erratically, they build anyhow. They didn't consider the traders and the customers. That is the main thing. And there's a lot of court orders, problems with some market, like the Zuba market. Even at the Lugbe area council, they have the same problem. Their customers are not waiting, there's no place to park. Everywhere is being turned to shops. So this is a critical issue that is affecting the trader And since the area council are the owners of the market in each of their council area, they are the one in charge. And we want to beg the government to intercede in citizens, because this thing is really affecting us. People are scared, they're afraid to go to market. Even in Gwagwarada market one day like that, somebody parked car, and by the time the woman could do shopping finish, her car has been missing. Like 2 cars have been stolen, because where you park the car is not safe. So this thing has to be seriously dealt with, and consideration have to be done. At least our governor, maybe our FCT minister have to do something about this, because this area council and their contractors, they are making life impossible for us in the market space.
All right, I hope Mr. Wike is listening, and they will be able to, weld in and get things done, because it's affecting the traders.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was affecting them as much as it's affecting me, the customer, because
nobody goes.
I hate to go to the market
Yeah.
and see the kind of things we see.
Yeah.
Once, like you mentioned, any day I have to go to market, I go to market by 8.
You have to go early.
8, so that I can leave the place by 10.
But guess what? Some people are not. Some people who are.
Some shops are not open.
Some shops
actually
are not open, so you have a problem again.
Yes.
You see.
So I
sit in the car.
That of Wuse, what I do is, I don't ever go to Wuse with my car.
That is a very good thing.
I take
Don't go
taxi.
with your car.
No, I must go with my
I
car.
take taxi, because I had experience once in Wuse, and between one of those traffic lights by Zenith Bank to enter, I spent 2 hours. Only me by myself borrow sense and learned
That
not
is
to
to
do it
enter.
again. To
That
enter
is not to go out. You use another 30 minutes to leave the market.
To go out
is easier.
It's easier because you have different. The problem is entering. The problem is parking.
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 And another thing that I noticed, when it comes to parking, the security people have turned it into a business.
It's a business.
Yes.
What they do
It's a
is to put
business.
tires, and they tell you it's reserved.
It's reserved.
So when they take a look at you, they think, okay, she'll be
I
able
give
to
you a
pay.
when they look, when they
So
look
do
at
you
your car,
want? He said
as
yes.
well.
Park here. Some are bold enough to tell you it's actually reserved, but if you pay 500 or 1,000, no take more than 2 hours. We'll keep it for
And
you.
meanmeanwhile, you paid money before you entered the market.
That one is for entrance. The other one is for parking. So I think that the government, whoever that is in charge, if you didn't sanction it, I'm sure your wife goes to market, your sister goes to market, your cleaner goes to market, whoever goes to market.
Maybe they're not complaining.
Or they are not going to the open market.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Who does not go to open market?
Didn't we talk about working smarter?
I very pack where Joe. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to the street and find out what the masses think of the open market. The box office.
When you go to market today, what we buy today is not what we are going to buy tomorrow. Price always change. And not every market is neat. Some are dirty, full of smell everywhere. Not all the markets are clean.
So crowded, I don't like to be in a crowded environment, and this to waste time so much.
The general sanitation of the environment. Most of the open markets, except for the days designated for sanitation, you find that it's not exactly in such a clean, it's not kept in such a clean way, so to speak. Closely tied to that is the harassment of the traders. In the sense that because it's an open market, everybody is calling, oh, come buy for me, come buy for me, come buy for me. And sometimes for the females, you have a situation where they are pulled, they are dragged, those kind of things cost. And then for the men, you might not be pulled or dragged, but you might be subjected to some sort of, should I say, subtle blackmail. Fine boy, come buy from me now. Oga, come buy from me now. Those type of things.
No, it's not neat at all. Very dirty. It's not neat. But I've never seen a market that is neat. They are always dirty on the floor, and sometimes some odors and stuff.
The prices are like outrageous, and also the environment. So these are like the two main things that I don't like in the Nigerian market.
The skyrocketing of prices of goods, of commodity, day by day. Food prices and other commodities are increasing, thereby bringing about high cost of living among the citizenry. So this has led to, inadequate living standard. So therefore, government should do urgent need towards reversing this hike in prices of commodity, thereby enhancing on the lives of our citizenry. And secondly, another thing I don't like about our open markets is that you go to the market, most of the sellers, they begin to rush a customer here and there, calling you left, right, center, till a customer can become so confused that you don't know what to do again.
The environment is dirty, and also the market, the prices in the market is not consistent.
Okay, honest opinion of Nigerians, and you're sincerely agreeing to all of that. But I want to ask Dr. Rachel, I know that cleanliness, they say, leads to godliness, but when we bring it home, I also know that cleanliness will actually help us get more customers, especially customers like me. I don't like to go to dirty markets. And a lot of people also complain there. How do we, as, you know, sellers in the market, I'm not sure I have a shop there, but how do we get to clean up the markets better, really?
Actually, all markets, they're supposed to have a set of the cleaners that they should come to market every day. And every market have cleaners. Because this thing I'm listening to now, I don't know. Every market, like in my market, Kaura market, you see them wearing robes early in the morning, moving around to be cleaning. So I don't know. This is the problem. This should be dealt with the administrator of the market, people that are in charge of the market. This is what they're supposed to do, to make their market very clean. Because each market is supposed to have a set of cleaners that come early in the morning and clear all the dirty in the market so that it can be conducive. Because we are buying food, we are buying meat, we are buying things there. Everything has to be healthy. We are talking of neatness here. So I don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe they are not paying their salary, you know. Some of these people can hold, they can hold staff's money. Because if you go to any market early in the morning, you see those cleaners there. So any dirty market, there's an issue. The administration of that market needs to be, I don't know, maybe after I will tell our president, Barrister Ken Okoa is our president of National Association of Nigerian Traders, so that we can move our task force to all the markets to make sure that the cleaning people, they are in order. If they owe them salary, they should pay them so that the market can be clean. Because market suppose the most cleanest place wherever, but that's why we purchase what we eat. So that is a serious issue, so it will be addressed.
All right, I'm happy that you just assured us that it will be addressed. But let me take the opportunity to, you know, throw in my shopping list. Garki markets, they do cleaning, you know, somewhat. And then at the end of the day, they dump it right there on the road. That's the Garki modern markets. They dump it right on the road. So you're driving in, the first good morning, welcome to the market is garbage. So you have to also tell them to ensure that the garbage are moved. When we're growing up, we're told that you don't wash your dirty linens and hang them in the public, or even wash them in the public. So I don't understand why garbage is like a national flag for most markets. So I think we should address that, you know. Markets are tourist centers, markets are, you know, places where, for me, back then, I like to walk around the market to do window shopping, and at the same time, you know, catch up with my steps for the day. But I don't get to do that anymore. I don't know about you.
You see, the thing here is that I have to go to the market, not because I want to go. I have to go because for my business to thrive, I have to go. The place I will never go is where I have to buy meats, fish. If you go there, I swear to God, you won't eat.
Abattoir.
The abattoirs are so dirty. But you see, when I look at all the dirt in the market, I'm not too surprised. Why? Abuja is dirty.
You cannot compare us to
No. My dear, you see, this was not the typical Abuja I knew. Because I was coming this morning and I just saw filth everywhere. So if in places that are meant to be clean, where you don't have many people and we just have everybody's dumping dirt, what do you expect in a place that is a bit crowded? So everybody, if the people that would do meats would dump their meats there, the cleaners would go there. Look at your clip. what happened? When the lady was
And someone was dumping.
and somebody was dumping something on the gutters, and when the rain comes, the flood everywhere is blocked. So you see, the thing here is that we have talked, we have said everything last year. I still can't believe that we are in 2026 and we're complaining about dirt. If the streets, we have dirt, I don't see how the market is going to be different.
I want to believe that with the women leader on the traders union here, she will take home the message of Nigerians, and you know, let's see whether there will be changes. And I like the fact that she said their task force will populate all the markets in Abuja, and I hope by replication, a lot of other markets in Nigeria will do the same. Because once you enter Nigeria, the first thing you want to do is go for the local markets to get local content. You mentioned Balogun. You don't want to hear my story. I went to Lagos. I don't like Lagos. Sorry, Lagosians. I don't like Lagos. It's too rowdy. So I went to Lagos, and for me, it was an adventure, really. So I decided, and I heard so much about Balogun, Dumuta, and all of that. So I wanted to cash in and see what I could buy. So I had money withdrawn and put in my bag. And I went with one of my children.
I hope you were not wearing jewelry.
Tell us the experience.
Tell us the experience.
So that's how, actually, I was very purposeful. I had my jeans and t-shirt, jewelry, I don't remember.
Fantastic.
So, and I have this habit of not exactly holding too tightly my bag, and I don't usually zip up. So I had a younger sister. Here we're moving, and what I was hearing, sister, zip up your bag. I said, oh yeah, it's a habit I formed in Abuja, and I zipped it up back.
Oh,
and I hung it again. She said, sister, carry it in front. I said, how?
Yeah.
She said, put it like this.
Yeah.
Because they will open your bag from your back.
Yes.
Take all your content and replace it with stone, so you won't notice.
It's true.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Do you know, as we were walking, I saw things I needed to buy, but I was so scared of opening the bag from the fear. And I had never seen human traffic. Like, it wasn't vehicle. People on leg. There was traffic. You have to wait. When the person in front of you moves, you move small. And she assured me that it was man-made, because they needed to create that choke to be able to siphon from the bag without you noticing.
Oh. Yeah.
So it's crazy. And I mean, these things are done, and there are task force everywhere. It can be decongested. So when you talk about Balogun, I just told you I don't want to share my story.
Let me chip in there. I was on social media, I think some days ago, and there's a producer, Bimbo Ademoye, and I think she was doing a movie shot around the market. Do you know what happened? They went after her. Those people that it was so scary, but I think she too is an area person, so she really gave fire to. Oh, she did. They told her to pay. That you don't just come here. Excuse me. And you see,
and
so
they'll probably speak it in that other way.
You know, man. You know? So if you cannot walk freely when you go to the market, where else then is safe? That's why most people now, they do dispatch. They send them people to go and buy their meat. I will not do that because I don't know whether that meat is 1 week or fish. But like a friend of mine said, she likes to buy those stuff at 5 o'clock. So I asked her why. She said because it's cheaper. They're not going to take it back home. Ooh. But if you go early in the mornings, they will keep, you know, you have to price and price and price, and that the market then is decongested.
In the evenings?
That's what she said.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a shopper's guide, right?
That's it.
All right, so I don't know how many of you like to be hustled in the market. My color.
I don't like it. You see, that's why I don't like the open markets. Come and buy here.
I don't know. I think constantly it's on the increase. When I moved to Abuja, you know, not too long ago, I noticed that Abuja people were not hustling people.
Yeah.
They just call out to you if they want to, you know.
Go to
and
Lagos.
A lot of them, they don't.
Go to Lagos, go to Aba.
Or Chanja.
Yeah.
Obete.
Yeah.
It's like a training.
Yes.
And suddenly it's infused in the Abuja market. Again, Dr. Rachel, you are the traders lead, especially the women folk. What are we going to do to help us have peace as we shop?
Let them not drag
because somebody's dragging me.
Another person is dragging you. Someone is calling my hair, my color. See your size.
Actually, it's become an eyesore. For such thing, and it's happening in every market.
Yeah.
Even if you travel to Dubai, it happens.
No, it's worse.
It's everywhere. Yeah. Only that our own here is becoming too much. You are even afraid to even walk inside the market. They'll be dragging you here and there. I think we have to check it. That's part of what we discussed with the market chairman, our next meeting, that they should try to reduce. We cannot totally eradicate it. I have to tell you that, but just to reduce, so that, because it's becoming too much. There are even more than people that come to the market to buy. So we take note of it, and we discuss in our next meeting with the chairman of the market, so that they will not be scaring customers out of the market.
All right, while you're taking that, I'd like to also add the fact that there's no uniform price anything in that market. You know, before it used to be. There is uniform, price hike now. Before it was according to how you buy and according to my bargaining power. And I say this because I went to Gariki Market and I bought something at a particular price in, I think, Obasanjo building. And I came to, is it something Modibo building?
Yeah.
And I was going to buy it because I needed extra. They gave me a particular price. I said, no, I just bought this thing now and see how much they gave me. They said, not in this market. And the boy was very strong. He said, not in this market. He now took me around some stalls within that same block. It was the same thing. And I said, I didn't buy it here. I bought it at that place. He said, so those people are selling cheaper. I am going to report them. Meaning that it's intentional to hike price. Ma, I would like to know, Dr. Rachel, what are we going to do about this? Why do people just have a meeting and feel, okay, I'm not making money to build my house. Let's hike it.
If you take note, immediately after the COVID, it was then this thing that started happening, because traders have to look for source of getting their goods, their products, because of what is happening in the country there. I will thank God everything has normalized now, but the hike in the price of the fuel too increased, because we used to do meeting with the chairman. We used to task forces. At times when task forces are visiting the market concerning a particular issue, we, the ESCOs, we used to, like a team, we follow them to really know if what we ask them to do, they are doing it properly. So when you get to the traders, they will give you different excuses, how they used to get their things, how costly it is for them to get it, or risky for them to get it. But that doesn't permit them to hike the price of food products. So we used to appeal to them, because everybody knows the source and how they get their goods. So in our next meeting, that part of what we're going to discuss, to appeal to the traders, they should please not put too much price for the commodity. That's what we do.
Can I say something there? You were at my thing, and I had this beautiful dress, and it was colorful, rainbow color. And I noticed that so many people wanted to. So I actually got it from my one source that I buy my wrappers from. So I needed to buy more. So I called her and I said, please, I want to buy, because the day I bought it, I bought so many things. So I really didn't know how much that was. So when I asked her, I said, no, that's expensive. You know what she told me? Yeah. She said, I didn't buy this direct. I bought it off somebody else. So she had to increase her price. So like she said, it depends on your source in how you charge people. So I agree with her, actually.
I think that it's not like we've been attacking our open markets. There are other good places about our market, especially our area market in Aba. Our famous manufacturing power hub.
Yes.
That's like our China. We have good things coming from
They
our
actually
open
call
market.
it Japan of Africa. That's the Area International Market. At a point, you know, some say it was very terribly, you know, managed, but the pictures we have now and stories filtering in that it's cleaner and it's better. That's the area market, you know, and the management. They're still building more, you know, and it's doing so well because a lot of foreigners actually come in there to buy, you know, leather, shoes, bags, and the materials we buy here. They
are
from
there. Yeah, I agree with you.
They actually come from there. Because I asked several people, you know, what's your source? And it's been one word, Aba. When it comes to fabrics, accessories to tailoring, it's always
especially fabrics.
The trimming laces and...
No, but the only problem I have with... It's very difficult for me to say I want to go to Aba.
Why?
Hello. It's not easy. I'm telling you. So now we're talking about being smart. So the thing here is that when you order things, what you ordered
versus what you get.
So that is the biggest problem I have because I am so good. I like to feel because of my skin. And my clients like that, you know, when they feel, you say you want cotton and they give you nylon. Or polyester.
Wow.
But and you see the thing here is that they will not collect they will not collect it back and give you back your money. So sometimes that's the disadvantage.
Sure.
And they keep doing it over and over and over again. So guess what? I stopped buying from Aba directly. I'll wait for it to come here. It will cost more, but guess what? I will touch it, I will feel it, and I will buy it. Because my clients will not want those other fabrics, so I'm at a loss.
Okay, I have this particular message from Wuse Market. Unfortunately, he didn't write his name, but he says, "Good morning, good ladies. We in Wuse Market can no longer pay for our rent because the cost is very high.
Crazy.
That's cost of shop.
Yes.
Now the landlords are insisting on 2 years, 3 years rent.
Yes.
How?
Yes.
Are you moving into the shop, you know, for the first time? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Why?
No, that's Wuse Market.
So you will stay.
Yeah.
That's dilapidated place. So where you're staying already.
You know why? You know why many people go there? The clientele is actually high. So that's why they're going all out, and that's why when you go there, the price in Wuse, the price in Utako, you don't play. The market you go determines
Please, Dr.
the cost.
Rachel, can you help us on this? This man is saying that he's not a new tenant. Even if you were a new tenant.
Why should you pay 2 years?
Why should you pay 2-3 years? They're asking to pay 2-3 years to renew.
They're broke.
And he's a trader. He can no longer pay.
This is a problem with us, the traders. And we will be dealing with the government concerning this issue. When the market is built, you're supposed to sell it to the traders.
Yes.
But they will be selling it to people that can buy 20 at a go.
They're selling it to
and
themselves.
At the end of the day, is it traders that will still come to use these shops? Now, the person, someone that's not a trader, is a business person, will just put price anyhow.
True.
And at the detriment of the traders, before you sell, before you make sales and profit. Like that area market you show now, when they were reconstructing the market, we have to travel with our president, Barrister Ken, to Aba. I will travel to go and see the governor concerning that market. The same issue you are discussing now. We have to beg the governor to make sure, after reconstructing the market, he should be sold directly to the traders.
Yes.
But the governor was telling us that the traders cannot afford the money. But being a very nice governor, he now said that we get a bank it will be helping them to pay, so that they will be paying bit by bit for that bank. Because this is where the problem is.
Yeah.
You check any market that's being reconstructed,
yes.
They will not return the traders back to the place. They will not have their shop back. Yeah. One issue. The second issue, they will sell these shops to business people. That is why you see the prices of the shops go high like that. And at the end of the day, those people that bought the shops are not the one that will use it. it is still the same traders that they did not buy for, so that they did not sold the something for. That's where the problem is. You know, there's little we can do. Like you that is here, and if you are the owner of the shop, I cannot come and meet you to reduce the price.
Yeah.
Because the price, we are not, my traders are not in control of the shops. So that's where if they can try to be selling shops to traders directly, I think this problem will be erased. It will not be like that.
Okay.
I think you have feeling because you're a trader. You have feeling. If I thought you have money as a trader, you know that it's not easy to sell, to make profit and pay. You can imagine asking that person to pay for 2 years, an old tenant for that matter.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
You see, this is what I'm saying. When you have a governor that is, you know,
the people.
It's for the people. So you see, this is a governor who has gone and tried to find a way to solve it. So the FCT minister, please help. Because this, no, we have to beg. If we have to kneel, we are going to kneel down. There is something happening. Things have to change. And that's why we say, I like governors or people in power who are, you know, the people matter to them. He's a people's governor.
Yes.
Because I watch him, I see it. It's not for show. He will call the person that is doing it. He will call the chairman of the market. Because one thing I notice with the markets we have, they give positions to people who don't deserve it. I think it's a business.
Okay. So I know that some other person here is right. He said Lagos market is very dirty, smelly and crowded. Satellite towns, to be precise. You guys look good. Oh, thank you. I thought you were trying to say you guys should work on it. And another person is talking about, okay, says Kano market needs to...
That's one of the oldest commercial markets.
But you know, Kano market is actually a powerhouse for fabrics.
Yes.
Leather.
Yes.
And I don't know. I don't know.
It's dirty.
It's also beginning to get there. I was in Kano, but that's pretty while ago, 2014. I went around the place. I was excited. You know, I could see places. I could say, okay, yes, I can sit down here and take a little bit of snacks because it wasn't dirty. But fast forward to today, I am not happy with what I'm seeing, you know. So I think that these are major tourist attraction. The times we go outside this country, the first thing we do is to pick up something that belongs to those people and bring it back. So, and where do we go for it? The markets. So the same thing happens to us here. When people come to us, the first place they want to go to is the market. Popular amongst them is Wuse.
Yeah.
You know, before I even entered Abuja the first time, I heard about Wuse market a long time. You know, and I went there and I didn't like it. So that's how other people will feel.
Have
so
you seen the other Garki market? Oh, God.
Well, I know the one by Ladoke Boulevard. It's terrible. I'm begging the you know, FCT Minister, Wike, to look into that place. The roads are now populated by orange sellers, pineapple sellers, all manner of people.
That's the market that they put deaths on the road.
The deaths are just right there on the road. I don't want to bore people this early morning because we do have those things on the floor.
No, but you know,
and it's so messy.
It's
They've actually reduced the size of the road.
Bingo.
And apart from reducing it, one of the times I was driving down there, going to where they have a Seminary school. I was going down there. I tried to squeeze myself.
You squeeze.
On top of that, one orange seller puts his tray right on the road. And nearly pushed my, you know, side mirror. When I heard that boom, I looked. You know, instinctively, I took a pause on my legs, on the brakes. The guy ran to me. I was thinking there was something wrong. He held my mirror and told me to pay for the oranges. They didn't even fall down. They just scattered on the tray.
And he was not even supposed to be
And he was
there.
not supposed to be there. It's crazy. So I think, Mr. Wike, you should do something about this. It's terrible. They're terrorizing us.
And you know, you see the thing again. I realized that the parking space that they have, bankers...
Park there,
No, not park. They come there to sell their products, and they put tables, so they block it, and they're there from morning till night. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, excuse me, what's going on?
It's crazy.
It's not just Garki market. UTC is also a market.
Yeah.
Have you passed UTC?
No, UTC.
No, UTC.
No. No. If I go to I go to UTC. I go to UTC, but guess what?
What I mean is that I don't go there.
I go to UTC from 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah, because I know that there's a particular thing I want, and I pack very close.
Look
I
at
buy
the
it, and I'm
international
gone.
market. See, there's
No, this one is bad.
This is the international grass by this.
No, it's just, it's not
It's
right.
crazy. It's
Then
crazy.
they are always clamping. I notice in this market, they always clamp cars.
Look at the floor.
They will
So
always
dirty.
clamp cars.
So dirty. Anyway, somebody is writing here. He said Abuja market in Lagos is worse.
Okay.
And when rain falls, everywhere is always
flooded.
flooded right now. Well, I know that
thrown
our
dirt.
governor there is trying, but we need you to step up and help the people, because that's the economy. If you see the number of people going to markets on daily basis, you know, on the road, trekking into the market between 6:30, 7:30, it's crazy that you tell you that that's where the real workforce is, not at the Federal Secretariat. So, and we should do something about making sure that the place is comfortable for them. Our time is almost up. I may not be able to take more messages, but I want to quickly go to Dr. Rachel. Please, we'd like to hear your message of hope to Nigerians as the leader of traders. How are you going to make things better for us?
My fellow traders, we have to make our markets a conducive and attractive places for customer, because you people used to complain, no market. But when your market is not inviting, when your market is very dirty, when your goods, you are upping price, you are putting price, you are not going to be the one to eat or wear the clothes or eat the food. So I'm appealing to the traders, to my fellow traders, so please, let's make our market a neat place. Let's make it attractive to customer. And to the chairman and the executives of each market,
yes,
I'm appealing to you to let your task force work, because each market in FCT, they are mandated to have a task force, they are mandated to have cleaning team, and to be listening to the. That's why you are in the market. That's why you have office there to take care of the welfare of the traders. All this complaint, I know you are collecting your service charge, you don't care, but it's affecting the traders. So I'm appealing that we should make sure that the task forces are moving the people from the road, because people that does not have store, you move them away from the road, because they are even collecting the customer of people that pay rent and service charges. Yeah, so an appeal that every market should be clean, so that we can be a happy customer and happy traders. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And Joy?
I'm going to the market from here, so I'm palpitating already. But I guess we've talked. We've told people, the market people, how we feel. The government, and I just feel that the chairman and the people who are in charge is not about collecting money. They should, if you pay for service, service should be rendered.
All right, Ehi.
Well, it's
how
not
many
all
times
about
do you
the
go to
government.
market?
Now I prefer to go to malls. But
do you buy meat in the mall?
Yes, now.
Yes.
No, ShopRite has closed.
We have other stores. We have other. I don't just want to give them
sells
out,
meat,
but we have other stores.
Sells meat.
It'll be too pricey.
Well, now we're going to the open market, but I just need us to know that it's not just about the government. You as an individual, don't throw that pure water nylon, don't throw that bottle on the way.
Story.
Put it. Do your best so that the government will do their best, and to Jimus by Joy as you're going now. Do your best.
Okay, it's not story, because cleanliness brings more customers. It's not just godliness. And you know, when we talk about godliness, it simply means that we want God to help us. He's our helper. But attract your helper to help you better.
True. Keep
your environment clean. I like to see those beautiful shops inside the markets. They make sure they come out, they clean, not just the inside, they clean all the environment
those
around
are the kind
them.
of shops that will
I go in there no matter the price I pay.
Yes.
Because
Agreed.
I know that I'm buying healthy products.
Yes.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye.